We continue on a look back at Tzu Chi's major events in July through to September of 2016.
In June, a tornado accompanied by torrential rain, hail, and lightning devastated Jiangsu, China, destroying buildings and wreaking havoc there. The next day, Tzu Chi volunteers arrived at the worst-hit area and immediately went to hospitals and shelters to comfort those affected. In July, heavy rain led to widespread flooding in Hubei province. Tzu Chi volunteers once again mobilized to carry out relief. They gave those affected a shoulder to cry on and provided portable beds to the displaced. On July 19th, a bus carrying a group of Chinese tourists caught fire in Taiwan, killing all 26 people on board. Learning of the news, Tzu Chi volunteers quickly went to chant for the deceased and offered help to the victims' families. Tzu Chi's work in China started in 1991, when eastern China was hit by severe flooding. At the time, Dharma Master Zheng Yan called on Tzu Chi volunteers to help. In response, the volunteers took to the streets to fundraise for the flood survivors in China. Over the past 25 years, Tzu Chi has done much work in China, leaving footprints of love in many parts of the country. On July 8th, Super Typhoon Nepartak struck Taiwan, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake. In Taidong, where the typhoon made landfall, roofs were ripped off, signboards blown away, and utility poles knocked down. The next day, Tzu Chi members immediately went to Taidong to provide material supplies and comfort to those affected. To help with the cleanup, soldiers were mobilized, heavy machinery was dispatched, and many loving people across Taiwan also went to lend a helping hand. Tzu Chi also organized a Cash for Work program in the worst-hit areas. Volunteers, teachers, and students all came together to help clean up schools affected by the typhoon. After emergency relief, Tzu Chi volunteers visited family after family to see what more they could do for them. Tzu Chi volunteers also helped repair many damaged houses. A gathering was also held to pray for the peace and safety of everyone. After Typhoon Nepartak left Taiwan, it landed in Fujian, China, and caused severe flooding there. Tzu Chi volunteers quickly went to visit those affected and survey the disaster areas. They also helped prepare hot meals for those staying at shelters. Many locals were touched by the volunteers' love. In August, a magnitude 6.2 earthquake struck central Italy, destroying several historic towns and leaving thousands of people homeless. Tzu Chi volunteers in Germany immediately traveled over 800 kilometers to meet up with the volunteers in Italy. Together, they went to tent areas to bring care and comfort to those affected. In Germany, a musical performance was given to fundraise for Italy. The 7th lunar month, which usually falls in August, is an auspicious month in Buddhism. Tzu Chi volunteers seized the time to promote wholesome values through presenting musical adaptations of Buddhist stories. During this month, various activities were also held to promote vegetarianism and environmental protection. In fact, Tzu Chi has been promoting recycling for 26 years. In Taiwan alone, there are over 86,000 recycling volunteers and around 9,000 recycling stations. Even children are encouraged to take up recycling.
我要爱地球，我要爱动物，吃素身体好，救地球。努力做环保。
In August, Hualian Tzu Chi Hospital celebrated its 30th anniversary. It is the first hospital in Taiwan built with donations collected bit by bit from ordinary people with extraordinary love. It is also the only medical center in eastern Taiwan. In 1972, Tzu Chi set up a free clinic in Hualien to provide medical services to the poor twice a week. In 1996, Tzu Chi International Medical Association was founded. Since then, Tzu Chi's medical volunteers across the world have been serving those in need every day.